Yo, welcome back to another episode of Gas Me Up, episode 25. And as y'all can see here, we got our very own Happy Dads here. What do we think, boys? Should we pop it open or what? What's going on here? By the way, this is not no drunk pod yet. All right? Just a little combo with the boys, a little Happy Dad. This is actually my first time trying this lemon lime one. All right, boys, let's give our honest opinion on these Happy Dads. Let's rate them.
Start left to right.
I don't know if you want to rate them by flavor or just the whole thing.
Well, I'm a seltzer guy, so I fuck with them. I like them. You're more of a beer guy, so I don't really expect you to fuck with them as much as I do. But
what do you give it?
Wild cherry, I think that's the best flavor. I'm about to try watermelon actually.
They're alright. They're better than, because I used to be a seltzer guy. I used to drink Trulies and stuff, but I stopped drinking Trulies, and this is the first seltzer I drank in like I don't know how long. And I mean, wild cherry's good. The watermelon's alright. I shotgun pineapple and lemon lime. The lemon lime was fucking disgusting. The pineapple was
gotta hate.
I thought they would be better, to be honest.
You said that you haven't drank a seltzer since when? Don't you drink Chulies?
No, I haven't drank Trulies.
What do you drink?
Just beer.
Oh, grown man beer, eh?
Oh, did you drink beers or like the Mike's, like the
Mike's Harder?
That's how I used to drink, but then mixing it with the alcohol and the sugar, that shit will get you fucked up quick.
Or I just drink like the bottle with like Sprite or something.
I feel like that's the move nowadays, no? Yeah, I would mix a little bottle with a Coke or whatever.
I just tried watermelon, but I kind of like the pineapple more, so I'll put pineapple second, watermelon third, and then I'll put lemon lime fourth.
I feel like pineapple is low-key the best one in my opinion. I didn't really like the wild cherry like that, but I mean, it's a good seltzer. It's better than the ones around here, no?
Yeah,
for sure.
It's better than Trulies and fucking every other one. Like the Topo Chico ones. I don't know why some fucking people drink those shits. Those are fucking disgusting.
Those are disgusting. I remember I bought some the very first, like the second day released. Dude, those I literally wanted to throw up, dude.
Time of BJ's party when we were fucking playing that game.
Oh yeah.
And then they had the whole
Thunderstruck.
Rage Cage.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, with the kinky.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What happened then?
That's when we had run out of Mike.
Oh, we poured the Topo Chico. Was it Topo Chico?
Yeah, it was Topo Chico. That shit was disgusting, man. I drank one cup, just one because that's all I got, but that shit was just disgusting.
Did you guys hear about the truck driver that caused the big ass accident? I thought that shit was recent, but it's back in 2019.
So he's already been in prison for like 2 years?
That's back in 2 years?
Yeah, 2019.
And we're already posting about it?
Or I think he already had court, no? That's how court is, or whether it's like delayed.
Yeah, it takes time.
Yeah, it happened 2 years ago.
I don't, because I saw people posting it on Instagram and stuff, but like I never like actually like
clicked it and read into it.
Yeah, because I really don't get into all that stuff. But the other day I pressed it. No, I think because you posted it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, let me just check what the heck it is. So I checked it, and all I said, the only thing I read was how he got in an accident and killed like people. But then I saw something that it wasn't his fault. Like the truck lost control by itself.
Yeah, but it's because his brakes stopped working. That was the thing.
And he was going downhill or something.
Yeah, that's a little scary, right?
But I saw he also like turned though. Like
he did a turn.
Like to avoid it.
I don't know. I did not see that. But I know my dad's a truck driver, and he said that there's ramps to get out. I don't know if it's like in case your brakes stop working or whatever, but like you can get out, and then on the side of the road there's always like this type of it's not a road, but it's like if you go into it, it'll stop your vehicle type shit, or like it'll slow you down. And in the video, there's a video of him like cruising around fast as fuck without brakes, and you can see the ramp. And my dad was like, look, there was a ramp, so he could have taken that ramp, and no one would have died. But instead, I guess he just kept going straight and under. I don't know if it was a 4-way or it was just like under a bridge. No, I think.
I haven't seen.
I think it was under a bridge, and I don't know how many people died. I think it was like 4 people.
But it's because like I feel like he would panic, no.
But and he was young too. He's 23. That's what. And then my dad was saying, well, he is like a young guy, 23 years old. He probably didn't know.
Like he probably did know, but like it's like how Vass says you panic. I get the time. Like,
dude, you're going 100 plus miles an hour with no brakes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna panic.
And then today it came out that supposedly, I don't know if it's true, but as he was going, he hit he crashed by himself, and then the other cars crashed into him, and that's how they died. And so they were giving him like 110 years in prison or whatever. because of all the charges. But supposedly they might drop him because the people that passed away drove into him, not that he caused the whole wreck. So hopefully he gets let free.
I saw that Miss Lawyer Kim K tweeted about it. So
She tweeted about this guy?
Lawyer?
nah, but she's. I mean, she has the publicity to help.
Oh, she was on his side or what?
Yeah.
Didn't she win like a case before?
She's gotten people like what's that?
I
word?
saw that she's actually gotten people like
Yeah.
out of trouble. Whatever.
Kim K.
Like,
But she wasn't a lawyer.
well, I don't know.
Or
But
just based off
She
like.
I think she studied. Like she went to school for it.
But I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Wait,
I've seen
what?
that she's like gotten people out of trouble and shit.
Yes.
Like
A little
her.
crazy. No?
But I feel like when you have like publicity and stuff like
But
that.
she doesn't go into court and defends, no? Like it's just like
Oh, I
she
don't know.
just like has a good word for the people that she's defending, I guess.
Thank you.
Yes. No?
I don't know.
She's gotten people like people who have been like falsely accused of stuff. She gets like she's gotten them out.
Oh shit. And now in the accident happened in Colorado, so now no truck, all the truckers are getting out of the state or out of that state,
Yeah.
which is fuck, cause like all the Walmarts, all the any store over there, like they don't have jack shit. That's how it is right now in Colorado. No, nothing at the Walmart. So I wonder how they're gonna be able to work around that. It's gonna be tough, no? And there was like hundreds and hundreds of truck drivers. You saw that big ass line,
Yeah,
no?
the line. Nah, it's crazy how they're wrongly accused.
And it's crazy how there's like on his side, like you're not meant to kill, like you don't want to kill these people,
Yeah.
right?
They're saying like the wrongly accused people.
Yeah, and
like,
but
there's a lot of people in this
but then the
world
people that died, it's like you
Yeah.
can't really, I don't know.
Can't pick
you can't
sides.
pick a side because both sides look bad.
Yeah, I mean they don't look bad.
You
but
can't say that it's the people's fault for dying because at the end of the day
'Cause
it's
it's-
not their fault. But you can't say it's the guy's fault because you say it's his fault, but it's not his fault because he had no control over the brakes.
That's insane, dude. And there was even another guy who had that same accident happen, but he got less serious for some reason, like 4 or 5
I
years.
saw that.
It was like a white guy, no?
Yeah, but
Interesting, to say the least.
yeah, but like you can't pick a side. But then you look at how they want to give him 110 years. Like,
Dude, 110 years is ridiculous. No, why is that
come
even?
on.
Might
That's
as
not-
well just give him a life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I saw something that Colorado, like the state, Colorado's a state, right? Yeah.
Not sure.
But yeah, they have like this law that like basically forces, like in an accident like that, you're forced to like implement the sentence. So I guess that's what's wrong in the case. They have to fix that law, which they probably are now that there's like so much publicity on it.
Yeah. And it's crazy how it happened in 2019 and barely everything's coming out, no?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I wonder what that guy was feeling throughout those 2 years, just feeling like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Because you don't go to court, no, throughout those years. Like you have to wait, like the judge tells you come in this or no.
Just depends,
I really don't know. He's a criminal justice lawyer.
because there's like different processes. So I guess he barely had like a hearing or something. I don't know.
Thank God I've never been in trouble like that.
Chappelle.
Like not even tickets or anything. I'm knocking on wood right now.
You remember when we got stopped 2 days in a row?
Yeah, that was insane.
Back to
dude.
back.
Nah, the
warnings.
one time I got like I actually went to court. Cause I went to court one time, but that was like I knew the guy, so he just like let me go. But the second time I had to drive all the way to the beach.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I remember-
Like
I
an hour away, 2
Yeah.
hours.
But the thing is, when I got pulled over, the night that I got pulled over, it's cause I snuck out and I got pulled over at the beach. And I remember when he wrote my license wrong, like my number right on the ticket, and I saw it and I asked my mom, I was like, "What happens if they write the license wrong?"
But it's not you, no,
It's not
basically.
me. Yeah, so basically it's not me. So I was like, okay. But they told me, I called and they told me to still go. So I went to court and the judge is there and I gave him my ticket, right?
Yeah.
And he's reading it. And he calls the officer that pulled me over. He calls him over to the stand. And he like starts talking to him and he just told me, "Oh, you can go." And I was like,
Wait, what?
I just drove a fucking hour over here for nothing. But I went to the beach and I just stayed there, chilled there for a bit.
But you shouldn't have even gone in the first place because it wasn't.
Yeah.
But you didn't know at the time.
I didn't know at the
you
time.
Knew, or you didn't know.
Like I knew about it was wrong, but at the same time, like
Like you didn't know. No?
I didn't know. I still went.
Like that first time I got stopped, it was when I got into the expressway, and I was like, "Oh shit, I see a cop," and I was going a little fast, no?
I remember that.
I was going like at least I wasn't going that fast. I was like going to 80, but it's like 65, no?
And then you told me, wow, I left that cup in the dust there.
I was but it's because I like merge into the middle lane and then back into the left.
Have you ever lost a cup before?
I don't know.
Like, okay, but I'm not talking about
like on purpose.
No, like I'm not talking about like when the lights are already on, like behind you.
Oh, like you see him and then you try to
like you. Let's say he's on the highway, right?
Yeah.
Like parked there, and you pass by him fast as hell. And he like, but you know how like he still has to turn on the car and still drive.
Yeah.
Okay, but like let's say you're on the highway, right, and you're driving, and you pass him already, like you're gone. Like he has a while to catch up, and he like let's say like you get off the fucking highway.
Oh yeah, I'll do that shit.
And go hide or like go under the bridge and do like a U-turn and hide. Okay, I've done that like 3 times. Right? Or like, well, I don't know if it's like actually coming from me or not because, but I've been to a point where like I'll be driving and then. Like let's say I know like I'm doing something wrong and the cop will come out and start driving towards like get on the highway and then like I'll get off the fucking.
After you try and bob and weave.
When I was coming back from work, I was in Corpus and like there was a cop there and I got on the bridge. I was going like 100 and the speed limit there because there was a construction site too.
Yeah.
And you know how like they put the speed limit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going 100 and it's like 55 there, and I was like, oh fuck. I turn around, I look at the rearview mirror, and I see him come out. Shit. And I'm like, oh fuck.
Dude, that feeling is fucking scary.
Nah, like you get I was like, cause when you're driving 100, you know they can take away your license. Yeah, they can, because it's called reckless driving.
Oh shit.
So I was like, oh fuck, I'm fucked. Like, so then I got off the highway right by where the Whataburger is. When we went to
2-story Whataburger or what?
No.
Oh,
the one we went to when we were to basketball tournament. The first one we went
right it's a 2-story.
No, by the mall.
Oh no, I don't remember.
Okay.
But what happened?
I got off that highway and I went to Whataburger.
And that's how you stayed there until we passed.
Into the drive-through, and I guess he never found me, and then I went back on the road. Yeah. Nah, that was like the scariest fucking part. I thought I was gonna get like my license get taken away.
It's crazy when you're speeding and then because like on the road, well on that road it's like this, like one goes and one comes back. Yeah, you have one lane and then the other lane comes, right? And then I remember I was speeding and I see the cop coming this way, like I was going this way, cop coming this way, and then I was going like 50 and it's 45 there, and I just see through my mirror and he does a U. I'm like, oh shit! I got scared and then before he even pulled me over, I turned into and he literally stopped me. Ended up getting a ticket for having the wrong address for some reason.
Oh, I remember you told me that.
But even the recent one when we went to the concert, when the cop was right behind you. Weird.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And then the second time you got stopped, it was just me and you, remember? We went out and then you had to drop me. Yeah, I live pretty far, so you had to drop me home. And we passed this area, and then they stopped us, and they made us get out of the car and everything.
Yeah, they thought I had drugs and shit.
Yeah. Do you have any illegal substances here, sir?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what the? Yo, gee.
You a clown?
Yeah, I was scared. I feel like they pulled us out because you were answering the questions too. Like, he was asking me the questions, I'll respond, and then you were like, respond right after.
It's because I feel like I don't get scared. Like, I'll just talk to him.
Nah, I don't get scared either when a cop pulls me over.
Nah, but if you put yourself in the cop's shoes, you're asking questions and they both answer like at the same time.
We had different stories, no?
Nah, we didn't.
Nah, yeah. Well, I said it first and then you said the same
we had gone to DT, but we told him we went to a little hangout, no?
Yeah.
And then we told him we went to the Whataburger here, but there's a Whataburger closer to where you live. And he was like, then why would you go all the way over there? I was like, oh shit.
Sir,
get out of the vehicle. Okay, search the whip, nothing in the whip, let us go. But I feel like sometimes they just stop, fuck.
Yeah. Well, when you're driving late at night, I feel like a couple just stop you just to stop you. Just because there's some people who can be drunk and drive good. Yeah. And then there's people who are drunk and can't drive for shit.
True.
So he probably just thought like you were drunk and you were driving fine, and they just check you.
And that's why you should never drink and drive, gentlemen. Let's go ahead and take a lift. But what do we think about the Jump Party concert that we just went to this past Friday, man? Thoughts?
I mean, it was alright.
It was fun. Good experience.
The guy was a little sauce there.
Oh yeah, he was gone. Good concert, but like half the time he was either talking or playing some mamadas.
But he was
some other shit that we didn't know.
Yeah, like no, cause like I'm talking about like when he played the Happy Birthday song. Like, come on. True. Or when he played the Christmas song.
True. At least do Jingle Bells that everyone knows, right?
Like, what he sang?
Crazy ass song.
He sang out like a
something Blue Christmas.
He basically sang a white song, a white Christmas song. Not to be racist, but like, come on, we're Mexicans, like.
True, but he was also talking a little, saying some BS.
Like,
Mimosa.
what was the place that you
¿Qué
said?
pasa? Right?
Yeah.
Me, what was, how do you say the
Something
girls?
ranch.
Mimosas.
No, like girl, like what would you say?
Senoritas, he said, huh?
Senoritas, that's
Yeah.
what he was saying. But I mean, it was good. But I've been to other concerts and
They've been better.
better than.
That was
I
our
mean-
first country one though.
Yeah. I feel like, but Morgan Wallen and Luke Combs would put on a show.
They have to. Who's more famous or who has more?
I think Luke Combs is probably the biggest one right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Morgan.
But Morgan right now is bigger than Luke Combs.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like on a social type of thing. Like you don't see Luke Combs hanging out with Lil Durk or Drewski or
chill. He's a country
Nut
artist.
Boys.
He's a real country artist.
Dang.
You cannot say Morgan Wallen.
Well, it's because Morgan's a little younger too, no? So
Yeah.
he's gonna.
Have you all ever witnessed someone like commit suicide?
Wait, yo.
Not like witnessed, but like.
That's what Noe was saying with the cat.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Nah,
I asked him if I think.
Cause where I used to work, like I told you, when I used to work, they have the bridge,
Oh,
the
yeah.
suicide bridge. Like
Yeah.
it's literally called Suicide Bridge. Like you look it up on Google, it's called Suicide Bridge.
Over where Port Arthur.
Yeah. And well, people like go over there like in the middle of the night and like they'll jump off the bridge, like leave the car there, like.
But they jump onto the train tracks or how?
No. Like the bridge is over water.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Like a whole like over water, and then,
Wow.
well, they just jump off.
How tall is it? You don't know.
It's the tallest. It's one. I don't know if it's either the tallest bridge in Texas or one of the tallest bridges in
The
United
world.
States.
So you just land on the water and die?
Yeah.
But it's like concrete, no?
Yeah, because
If it's that high, yeah.
it's pretty high because I've been on it. It's high. Like it goes pretty high, and like it's like you know how like some bridges like go to the island
Yeah.
bridge. Like it's not like steep.
Yeah. That one you can
Okay,
dive if you want.
The one over there in Port Arthur is steep. Like you like when you're driving, you're going up.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
Like a roller coaster, eh?
So it's like they call it suicide bridge. But I remember my dad told me one time that he was driving in the middle of the night because he just came out of work because he was working night shift, and he was driving and then the car in front of him stopped, like to get off the thing,
Yeah.
and then he thought like the car needed help, so he got behind it, and then the girl got out
And she jumped.
and she was about to jump off the bridge,
And then?
that's what she was gonna do.
And she jumped.
No, my dad made her like stopped her.
Or he talked
But,
her
like,
out of it.
Yeah, like she wanted to jump. Like that's what was her. Like that was the main
Hey,
thing she
yo.
was there for.
He's a hero, no?
Yeah, well, that's what he says. But he said it was like the scariest part of his life because he's never like he thinks about it. He's like, what if I wouldn't have said? Well, what if I hadn't have stopped?
Or you just
like,
drove by and shit.
yeah,
Who knows what that girl's doing, no? Maybe she jumped off the
she
next
priority.
her chill.
She,
Not all heroes wear capes, but
but you never know. Maybe she
That's
did jump off the
crazy.
next day or something.
But
And then like over there too. Well, I don't know because I remember someone told me at A&M too one time that that people jump in front of trains there too. Like she witnessed it.
Jumping in front of a train?
Yeah.
At A&M?
Yeah.
That's
Like-
another one.
And then there's where I used to work. There's people who jump in front of the trains too. Cause I live like right by the train tracks, and like you would hear the ambulances come, and like I remember one time I went outside just to see who it was, and it was like the ambulance, and then they were putting a body bag into the ambulance.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a dead body like that.
Like I didn't witness it.
Like where they
Like,
died.
I didn't see it happen.
Oh, you never
but,
witnessed it?
Like I never witnessed it,
Nah, me either.
but it's kind of crazy.
What's that other bridge in California? That's
The
where they
Golden Gate.
commit the
Golden
most.
Bridge?
yeah.
That's where they commit the most suicide. No?
Yeah, I think so. No?
Yeah. It's because it's like because I know Alcatraz, the prison.
Yeah.
Well, that's already old, but before then, people would come out the bridge. Like they would come out of Alcatraz and then they would swim in the water and they would die there. They would die.
They would die in the water?
They would die in the water.
Why
trying
would you even attempt
Why?
to swim across, right?
Well, you're in prison.
Across what?
You're
Gotta
trying to
make
get
a
out.
boat back.
You're
If
trying
you
to
know,
get
you
out.
know.
But what if they died? Just
Like
Drowning.
just die. Like
Bro,
hypothermia or what?
It's like a fucking
it's like a long
3-hour swim.
Yeah.
Maybe even more.
It's because Alcatraz is like separated from the
Yeah,
the
it's
whole
like a bed,
like state of California
Oh,
for a reason. Because it's like
So they just died of like not sleep and getting
Because
tired.
I remember it was
Or
They just get tired of swimming and they
yeah,
drown.
like your body just gives out.
Oh, no food. If it's a 3-hour swim or get eaten by sharks,
You're telling me you had not eaten throughout 3 hours.
but it's a swim, not a, or it's a.
Yeah,
You just swim for like. you're
Okay,
trying
but
to get to
they're
shore.
not swimming 3 hours straight.
Oh no, obviously not. But still, like people died trying to get out.
So they just get tired of swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And most people just jump off the bridge too.
Nice, that's a little scary. There was also a suicide force in Japan. No, you remember the Logan
The
Paul?
But that's normal.
over
like
there.
Like there, that's normal.
Like, oh, I'm gonna go commit. So you go into the. Or what?
Like it's like literal called suicide for a reason, and then like you can't record it because.
That's how you got caught, right?
That's how you get caught.
Damn, you gotta have a lot of balls to do that, no?
I would never do anything like that.
Nah, it's because you think about it and you're like thinking like the balls you need to do, like to have to do, like even like any way to like do it, like gun, jump off something, jump in front of something.
Yeah, that's scary as fuck to think
like,
about.
To the balls to do it.
Yeah.
Because you can say you want to do it, but then there's another thing to do it.
When you get in that moment.
Like in that moment, like I said, like when you're fucking driving on a truck and you're about to crash. Yeah. Like you panic.
Do you guys ever think when you're driving and you're just like driving right chilling and then you're like, damn, I could end it right now?
Yeah.
No,
like it goes through my head.
That's a thing. I forgot the word. That's a thing though.
No, because I've had plenty of times where I've thought about it too, like that.
Yeah, like
when I'm driving, but like imagine if like just a fucking 18-wheeler.
But you're not gonna do it.
No, like yeah, I'm obviously not gonna do it.
I don't know what that is.
Like
there's a thing though.
Like you know you can do it. Like you can literally drive off the road and die.
Like wow, I'm going 80. I can run into this car, kill the family, kill myself.
Yeah, dude.
Like I've like thought about it.
I forgot the name. You should look it up. Like every time I pick you guys up and we go out. And I'm like, what if I just swerve into, or I just crash into a tree, and then I'm like, damn, your families, how are they gonna react?
Nah, because I've had that, like back in high school when I went through that phase.
Yeah.
I thought, like every time I would do anything, like I would do anything, like I would always think about it, like what if I did this, or like what if I was driving? I'd be driving and be like, what if I just accidentally swerved and just died. But I was like actually not gonna fucking do it.
Or it's like standing on top of like a high ass place and like you want to jump.
Oh, like me when I would work, like I always think about it, like because you're with the harness though, right? But
just jump off.
Like you're thinking about it, you're like, what if I just jumped off? Like imagine, but if like no, I'm not gonna do that. But like imagine if I did it.
It reminds me of the. It's not suicide, but it was like more like an unsolved mystery of nine hikers that went up some mountains. I don't know if it was in Russia. They were Russian, but I don't know if it was in Russia. But there was snowy and windy and all that. And I'm pretty sure they had like communication with another group. So just in case something went bad, like they'll communicate, right? And these guys went up a little slope to try to get to the top of the mountain, right? Because that's the goal. And they ended up camping out like 100 meters before they got to the top. Like it was night already. And the guys that were in contact with them, I guess, they didn't get back from them. Like they didn't get anything back. So they ended up looking for them, and for some reason, the tent where they stayed, it was slashed from the inside out, and the footsteps, the footprints they left, it was like more like a calm, like it wasn't like they were running away. You get me? And so they ended up walking or following the footprints. They said it was like a lot of like basically all the people that were there, like 9 people footprints. So it was all of them, and they ended up finding them dead. Like a couple meters down the little slope. It was away from the tent, and they ended up. It's weird because one of them had like a really bad head injury. I forgot what it was, and most of them had they had no clothes on. Like they had like this on, like a short sleeve or like a little sweater, and like it was like negative something weather where they were at. And then those were like 3 bodies, and then another body suffered, or the guy that suffered the head injury, supposedly he climbed up the tree and ended up like he just fell down and he died like that. And they speculate that he was either running away from someone or something, or he was like up the tree looking for the tent because it was dark at night. But they kept walking down. That was 3 bodies. The other 2 bodies died from like hypothermia because it was cold as fuck. And then the other 3 or 2 bodies, which is like the crazy part, was that they died with no clothes. Or I don't know if they had clothes on, but one of them had like their eyes out of their socket. Like both of their eyes were out of their socket.
Hanging?
Nah, like they just didn't. Like they weren't there. Yeah, they weren't there. And there was a female, and she didn't have a tongue. Like it was cut up. Like she just didn't have a tongue.
What the fuck?
And supposedly, there's 2 theories that one person claimed to see UFOs, but I don't believe that one, because I mean, I don't know how could a UFO do that, you get me?
Yeah.
But And the other theory was that they were cooking food before they left the tent, and they had like an exhaust pipe out the tent so all the smoke could go out. And they were saying that when they turned off the stove and they took off the pipe, like somehow it reignited like the little stove, and so the smoke and the gas came into the tent. That's why it was slashed from the inside. But then they were like, why were the footprints like they walked away calm? You get me? So they had to like, I don't know, because that's the main thing. Why would they get out of the tent if it was cold as fuck? And I mean, to this day, it's unsolved how they died, which is fuck crazy. And that happened back in like 1959. So it's been hella years. How many? Like probably 60 years.
If I had to think, it would probably be the guy who jumped off the tree. No?
What?
They killed them all.
Why? That's your theory?
If it'd be...
Oh, like he killed them all and then he jumped to commit suicide? Oh, shit.
If I had to like think about it, yeah. Because...
But there's no way you kill like 8 people and none of them
I don't know.
help, no?
Oh, you're right.
I don't know how they died.
I've heard theories like at the national... We talked about this before, like national parks where there's like tribes that...
Oh, the fort?
People.
Oh, yeah, because, that's normal because you can't... People don't like the tribes. They don't like people in their fucking country, like their territory, so they kill you.
With arrows or what?
Oh yeah.
However they kill you.
They kill you. But
I wonder how. Well, they have to survive by killing. They actually survive by eating animals, no?
Yeah, like that's like the way.
That's their thing.
Like that's their thing. Like that's how they believe in things. That's how they believe things.
So if they kill you, they'll probably eat you too, no?
Okay, I don't think they believe in cannibalism, but.
Nah, they probably would.
Little eyeballs,
they don't give
a
fuck.
tongue.
Thank you. Nah, but
mystery solved.
Nah, it probably would be tribe though.
Yeah. I just found that unsolved mystery crazy because with the person with no tongue and the other guy with no eyes, and then like the main question is why they would step out of the tent. Like why was it slashed from the inside? You get me? Unless one of them attacked them, like you said. Never know. And there was another one. I feel like this is like the most famous one. I feel like if I show y'all a video, y'all will know. His name was Lars Mitek, I think, and he went to Bulgaria with his friends on a plane, and on a little vacation, and over there he got into a fight which like fucked up one of his eardrums, so he couldn't fly back with his friends, so he stayed in Bulgaria. I think that was the place for like the next 2 days. And as soon as he checked into, it wasn't a hotel, it was some other little thing to stay in. But as soon as he checked in, he said he felt like weird vibes, or supposed, because he called his mom saying he felt weird, like it was weird, right? And well, he stayed the night, and then the next morning when he had his flight, before he boarded the flight, he called his mom saying that there were 4 guys following him. When he checked, there's like video footage of this. I don't know if I can put it, but you can like look up Lars Mitek case. He's walking into the airport with his bags, and he walked into a little room, and all of a sudden you just see him sprint out of the room. You haven't seen that video?
I haven't heard about it.
He goes into this little room in the airport, and with like a bag or something, and all of a sudden he just sprints out of the room, like literally running, and he goes out to the airport, he climbs a fence, and he runs into the woods, and that's literally it. No one has heard of him since.
Wait, what?
He just ran into the woods, and after that, like they don't know what happened to him. And I looked it up right now because I think that's like 7-8 years old, the case. And I looked it up, and literally nothing. He's still missing, which is it's fucking insane, dude. Also with the other one, the Russian one, they closed the case right after, like a week after it happened. So that's also a little sketchy. I don't know what could have happened there, but
that's crazy, no? No, it's like it's not like an unsolved because they already solved it. But the Zodiac killer, you never seen it?
I think
they literally have a movie on
it.
On
oh, you seen it all?
Like that shit's ridiculous. Like if you see the movie. And the way he did it, and like the way he fucking like wrote notes and shit, like in a different language, like his own language. He wrote it like in a different language, like. And
how he was gonna kill someone or what?
Oh yeah, like how he would kill people, or how he did it, or basically like that. And then like they found out like what was it this year that they found out who it was.
This year,
but he had already died.
Oh shit! I remember seeing that shit.
Like that's fucking crazy.
Did you see that he would go on YouTube videos and comment shit? And he would be like,
nice.
What would he say? He put something like, wow, what an individual like myself. like something like that stuff.
Oh
like that.
yeah, like he would hype himself up.
Yeah.
Like
what would he
like
say?
what an individual. Like wow.
It to like his own.
Like himself. Like
Yeah.
like they would make a video about him. Like about him, the Zodiac killer, and
he'll comment himself.
Like he'll comment on the video, like, "Oh wow, that's so cool."
Oh, but that was in the movie or what? Or how did they know it was him?
They never realized that.
Well, how did they know it was him? Or
But yeah, once you get an identity, you can track all of that stuff.
oh shit, they tracked his ass down.
Nah, that's like the craziest fucking thing ever though. Like I don't understand how. Can you like if you imagine like because they found out this year who it was and he died like I think he died in 2018.
So throughout those years,
and the movie was made in I don't know what year it was, but to think about how the dude was alive this whole time,
yeah,
and like no one found out who it was, and like to think like he was still commenting on people's shit like, oh yeah, that's me, and then like the movie was made before he died, so imagine he's watching the movie just there, like
he watched his own movie,
like he watched his own fucking movie
in the theater, chilling.
Oh, dude, that's
like,
crazy.
That's fucking exotic.
Dude, and then have you seen those posts where they say you probably walked past the serial killer and you literally never know?
Oh yeah,
that's fucking scary, dude. How people can be out there and you just don't know who's a serial killer.
There's some crazy ass people. It's like there's some like if you look at I've done like I've watched video like I like watching people about serial killers not because I'm not a weirdo or anything but like it's crazy how they get away with shit like the most famous one Ted Bundy like you look at him like. He was just a normal dude, and then like everything just starts connecting, and then
and then they get caught, and then
they get caught.
They don't feel no remorse.
Yeah, like they don't give a fuck.
They're like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
What name? Ted Bundy.
It's like when Ted Bundy, like he's in court, he literally got like they knew it's him, and there he is in court defending himself, saying it wasn't me.
Yeah. Did he defend himself? I think he did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he did.
He was defending himself.
Yeah, he didn't have a lawyer. He defended himself.
He didn't. He had no lawyer. No, his lawyer. In the movie, well, I don't know if it's real or not, but in the movie, it shows how he's defending himself, and his lawyer just like, "Fuck this, I'm out here."
Well, like it's obviously you know.
Yeah, like his lawyer is like, "Nah, fuck this, like you defend yourself."
Yeah.
And there he is defending himself and like putting on a show, but like everybody knows it's him.
Yeah.
Like, it's like there's no ifs buts about it.
It's
like,
fucking you.
It's you. Like you can't defend yourself, but there he is still like trying to defend himself. Like, oh yeah, I didn't do it. Like, but you know it's him.
So his name's Howard Stern, and he had like his own little show with another girl.
That's his name, Howard Stern.
Yeah, Howard Stern, and he'll basically just like.
Oh, this guy, yeah.
He had a show, but I don't know what was the meaning of the show, but I know he would answer phone calls, and one of them ended up being like the serial killer. And he ended up like just confessing like, yeah, like I kill people and with a hammer or some shit like that. And how he just literally asked them every fucking question possible. He ended up giving, I forgot the name he ended up giving the caller, but apparently it wasn't his real name, obviously, right? But he was just saying like, yeah, I'll pick up a hooker and I'll do what I gotta do, and then I'll just kill him after, and then I'll kill another one and another one, and then he confessed how many bodies he's killed, but I don't remember. But Howard Stern was just asking all these fucking questions, and he kept answering them. The other guy.
Because I remember I've seen on YouTube. I watched this video and stuff like the most exotic. What was it? The most exotic like phone calls, like police phone calls.
Oh yeah, we would watch that back in the day.
Nah, there's one where it's like it's a kid, like our age, like he's like 18, 19, around there. And he called the police and he's crying. No, he's not crying, but he's like more pissed off. Like he's like, I killed her. I fucking finally killed her. Oh yeah,
I think I remember that.
And he's talking about his mom. And he's like, I finally fucking killed her.
Yeah,
like,
the cop was like, who?
Yeah, he's like relieved. He's like, yeah, I fucking did it. Yeah. And then he the call goes on. He's still talking to the cop, and then she's like, oh, I'm gonna call. Okay, the cops are on the way. He's like, fucking finally, like, finally. And then he goes outside. He's like, oh yeah, they're here. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.
Oh, dude.
Like, what the fuck has to be going through your head when you like do that?
I feel like that's another type of mindset, right?
Nah, like I feel like when like serial killers, either you like doing it, or you got something in your head like that's fucked up.
So I mean, it has to be from the childhood up, no? Or like something happened wrong in your childhood.
Well, then again, you can't. I don't know, because you see that guy, the one that the kid who killed the shooting, the Connecticut shooting one, where he's like shooting the most like
The guy that like made his voice like in thinking it was a teacher or what?
No, you mean
I'm talking about the one where he's recording the video. You sent a TikTok one time. He's in the fucking thing and they're interviewing him and he's still like he's saying like oh yeah I did it. You sent it one time, but it's a kid who. There's a video of him saying how he's like, I'm gonna go out to school with my AR and I'm gonna kill this many kids, and I'm gonna kill this many teachers, and it's gonna be a blast and all this stuff like that. And then it happens, and then
I think the most famous one, or like the biggest one that happened, it was like two of them. I feel like this shit always pops up on my YouTube feed. Two of them where they enter the school and then like they shoot everyone. Or like many people, and then they see the cops coming and they're talking to each other, and for some reason the cameras pick that shit up. You can hear what they're saying. They're like, oh shit, like here they come, and they're like, what are we gonna do? And then at the end they just ended up picking up the gun and then boom, they just shoot themselves. And it's like at the end
the cops or the guy who's
no, the guys. Oh. Like they were in a school and the windows were open, so they see the cops coming in, all of them, and the sirens going. And they're like, what are we gonna do? He just gets the gun, boom, they shoot himself. It's like literally no reason to do that shit, right?
You gotta be
nah, because I feel like at that point, well, like if I was there, if I was a circa, I feel like I would kill myself.
Well, obviously, right?
Like if after doing that, like there's no going on. Yeah. Like you're not ever gonna see the day of light ever again.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, when the kid the Connecticut was the one when he was going into the school.
Yeah.
With the AR, and a kid sees him, like before he kills anyone, the kid sees him.
Oh yeah.
And the kid and he tells the kid, if I were you, I'd go home.
Yeah, that's
like,
scary. And
like if you're the kid at that point, dude, what the fuck do you do?
And they're like, that kid could have probably stopped them, and nothing would have happened.
Yeah. But I forgot. It's in elementary school.
Yeah.
Or I forgot what it was in elementary school. Like you're like when you're in elementary. How old are you? 10?
Yeah.
11?
10,
when you're in 5th grade. So, imagine you were a 10-year-old to 11-year-old, and someone tells you, "If I were you, I'd go home," and you see a kid holding a gun. There was actually exotic.
There was actually something going on around here that there was gonna be a school shooting this past Friday. But
then again, when we were in high school, there was a kid.
Oh, you remember that, dude? There was that one kid that like drew a map, like of the whole building.
I remember.
That's scary.
That's scary. When you had graduated, but we were there.
I think I heard about it still.
What did he do? I don't remember that he had like a little map of the school.
Yeah, he had the whole map of the school, and he had it drawn out
where he was gonna enter,
like his path, like where he was gonna go through,
escape and everything.
That was exotic. I still went to school though, right? But that was exotic. I remember my mom told me. My mom made a whole big deal of it. My mom was like, "No, you're not going to school. Yeah. Like it's all over Facebook and stuff like that." And I was like, "I'm going to school. No one's gonna show up to school." And I went to school.
And it was one of those weird kids.
Yeah,
it's always those weird kids.
Weird kids that always do it.
Like, you can just tell someone's a school shooter.
Not to be mean, right? But like when some people
when it looks off or something.
Yeah, like school shooter activity type.
Yeah, you just kind of know it.
Like you know it. Like you look at a kid and you're like, that's school shooter vibes.
Yeah, but you're joking around, but I mean, you never know. Right?
Yeah, like you never know. Like it's like serial killers, you never know. Like like you could literally be at the mall, you walk past the dude, that guy could be a serial killer. You don't even know.
And now you know how you mentioned UFOs like a while ago. Have you guys seen the guy on TikTok? He comes out of my FYP. It's this guy. His name's the Black Alien. And he's trying to do a whole transformation to become an alien.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
I was gonna show it to you because he's like tat himself. He's like all black.
I've seen him. Yeah, his face is all black and everything. Yeah, and he has like a nose ring in his nose.
He cut off his nose. Like it's like Baltimore. And he cut off his ears. I swear you haven't seen.
Yeah, he says he's like at 37% of like his transformation or whatever.
Oh shit.
Like it's exotic.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah.
He's insane.
What the fuck?
Check it out. And I think he's like from Mexico.
Yeah, but he says he's like at 37% of his transformation or something like that. Like that's exotic. That's 37%. Imagine when he looked at 100.
Yeah. He has like bumps on his head and shit. Yeah. Like he's like actually trying to become like an alien. I've been looking at his shit the whole day. Yeah. I was like,
I remember that came out on my For You page.
And he cut off his fingers.
Yeah. But he's a tattoo artist, so his other hand he left it like normal.
Yeah.
His other one he has like
he's a tattoo artist. So that's how he's still like. Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck goes through their head?
Nah,
dude?
there's
That's
some weird ass
fucking
people in this
insane.
world. Nah,
Literally
there's some
crazy.
weird ass people in this world, dude. Like, weird.
I wonder what drives them to do shit like that.
I wonder how he's gonna look 100%.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
completion.
imagine he's at 37 right now. That's exotic.
There'll probably be aliens already around here. Oh shit. This is another high school story, but it's like taking a little pivot. But there was this one kid that sprayed that little fart spray, you remember?
Oh, I know who did it.
Who? Oh,
It
shit.
was I remember when I came out. I was coming from fucking the office because I had just gotten to school. And
It was after power hour, no? I think.
Yeah, I had just gotten to school and I saw him there by the front of the library. You know where the library, like that big ass
doors.
part where the library is at, like in front of the library.
Yeah.
Like a big
Oh, it
ass
was right
part.
there, no?
It was right. I met him right there. And he's like, and he had it in his hand, and I was like, "What the fuck you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm spraying fart spray around the whole school." I said, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Look," and he showed me. And he's like, "Don't go to the hallway. This smells like shit." I went to class. I was in I think I was in what class was I in? Mooskies. I was in Mooskies' class. I went to the back hall. And it literally stunk like a hoe. Like it smelled.
They thought it was the sewage, though?
Yeah, everybody thought it was the restrooms or something. And in my head, I'm like, nah, I know what it is.
Yeah,
Like,
it smelled gacho,
and then
dude.
they found out it was him. And
They caught him.
Yeah,
Did
caught
they
him.
suspend him or no?
Yeah, they
something
suspended
happened to him, right?
Yeah, they suspended him.
That's an OP prank.
But I was like,
Oh, dude, because you said prank. I just had a dream 2 nights ago where you remember we were talking about we're scared to get fucked up if we prank someone and shit.
Oh yeah.
And I remember I forgot what prank I did, but this lady got mad, and for some reason she had a towel and she like whacked me with it. Boom, she whacked me with it, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna do shit. And there was someone recording us, like it was like a vlog kind of. So they were like recording the whole thing, and she hit me, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna do shit because I have it on video. It's gonna be, you know. And so for some reason I ended up attacking her. She hit me the first time and then she hit me the second time, and for some reason I like grabbed her glasses and I pulled them down, and I was like, oh shit, it's on tape. It was self-defense, right? And I don't know, I remember I ended up being in jail for like 10 days. No, I went to jail and they told me, you're gonna be here for 10 days. I was like, what the fuck? It was self-defense.
You made the news.
No, I didn't make the news. But I was like, what the fuck? Did she make up a fake story or what? I have video of what happened. Yeah, in a dream. I think I got a phone call and it was like, yeah, you're gonna have to be in jail for 10 days. I was like, what? No way.
How do you remember dreams? But I can never.
I don't know why I remember that.
I can never remember dreams. Like I just have flashes. Like and it's like always the same dream. Like it's always the same
like
dream.
the same part. No?
Like the same part.
Yeah.
Like I remember because I always had this dream, and it's always about dinosaurs. I don't know why it's about dinosaurs. That's the only That's the only part I remember, dude.
Dinosaurs. The big ass dinosaurs.
Yeah, like it's dinosaurs, and like there'd be like, let's say, sometimes it'd be like you'll be in it, and then next time I have the dream, you won't be in it. It'd be Sebas.
Oh yeah.
And like it just like the people change, but the dream always
the same thing.
But like it's
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
You think we have?
But it's not the same day. It's not always the same day. Like every day is a different dream. But like the dream will happen, and then when I wake up, I'll be like, dude, I remember that fucking dream.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember what the dream was about. Like I can never remember any of my dreams. That's the thing. Like
For some reason, in this dream, I remember the girl's face and everything. It was like an old lady with glasses on. I remember.
It's crazy how your brain makes a note like an actual face or like a person that doesn't even exist.
I didn't know.
And then in a couple of weeks, you're probably gonna run into a lady.
Nah, I've done that before. I've had that before.
What?
Where I've had a dream about someone like I've never met in my life, and then I see him in real life. I've had that.
Yes.
When I was a kid, I remember. I was a kid. I was fucking like 13, 14 years old. And it was a dream. I don't remember the dream, but it was about. I think it was like a Slender Man type of thing. It was a scary type of dream, right?
Yeah.
And the person running the person who was running cause it was like a game, right?
Yeah.
Like Jigsaw, that type of thing. Okay, the person running the game.
There was someone like in charge.
The person in charge. It was a random person never met. But I remember people I was with. It was you, Diego.
Wait, what?
And it was all like most of my friends. It was like a game thing, right? But the person the person who ran it, I didn't know who it was. Like I never met him in my life. That like 2 days later, I went to the mall. that person. I remember the person was working at the Champs.
Wait,
I was so confused.
That's
dude.
crazy.
I was like, wait, what?
You ever wonder if they dream the same shit? Like you ask them, hey, were you like the host at this game in your dream? And
Like I was, and I remember because I was at the Champs, right, and I kept looking at the person like, dude, I know that dude from like I remember that dude from somewhere. Like I don't know where, but I remember that dude.
And it just
somewhere.
clicked in your brain.
And then I remember, I'm like, wait, that's like dude from my fucking dream.
You can't even say it because they're gonna be like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck? You're weird."
And then I remember he asked me like he came up to me like, do you need anything? No. Cause I kept staring at him. Cause I kept staring at him. I was confused, dude. I was like, wow.
There's no way that happens, dude.
But it's
That's
because like
crazy.
because I've heard that before, and it's called deja vu. It's like basically like deja vu, like how you have deja vu.
But
Like-
that's a little crazier than deja vu.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
actual person.
Now, do you think?
That's fucking insane. I can't.
I've always had, like
Can't
it
wrap
always
my
comes out on my
mind
For
around
You
that
page, right? Where it's like there's so many people in this world, and you think every single one of them actually goes home to their kids and actually has a life.
Oh yeah, like in stadiums, no.
Yeah, like you
There's
think
like
that,
thousands
you
and
think, yeah,
thousands.
you think these actual people have like a life, like
Like
no
they're real
way.
people.
Like they're real people.
Yeah.
Like there has to be a simulation.
That's
like,
crazy as fuck. Nah, I've seen it's a TikTok. No, there's TikToks about
it's always on my For You page. Like every single day, one of them comes out.
that. In a stadium, 100,000 people, and each of them has a home, they have a job, they have kids, they have all this shit. It's like, oh, what the
There's
fuck?
no way.
It's crazy because there's bigger shit. It's because we only live our life. You get me?
Yeah.
Like we just know what we got.
You have
like
your
what
own
we
thoughts,
got.
your own life, everything.
And
And to think that every single person has that,
yeah,
there's no
that's
way.
fucking insane.
There's no way.
These are crazy ass thoughts. No.
Yeah, that shit happens to me when I'm driving. Same shit.
What?
Yeah.
All the cars that you see, everyone has a home, everyone has
Yeah,
a family.
that's
Everyone's going to do something that
And it's
day.
crazy how like you like let's say you went to the game and that person went to the game the same time, the same like they had
time,
literally the same
day.
schedule.
The person right next to you, you got the same that ticket right next to me. Like there's no way.
That's gonna wrap up episode 25 of Gas Me Up. Shout out Saucy Joshy coming through once more. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, follow us on our social media down below, and I'll even tag Joshy for other ladies that find them attractive. Oh shit. That is gonna wrap up this video. Gas Me Up out. Peace.